Hello everybody, this is Trisha Trotter, Mortgages for the Green Lending Corp. We are hot trotting. Well, we're actually hot trotting in the snow right now. As you can see, I'm sitting at the city center in pure white. So be careful, take your time on the road and so forth. I just came on to do like a quick splurge, actually, in regards to the Bank of Canada interest rate announcement. So if you've noticed on my channel, I put the dates and so forth. So I put the dates for the next rate announcements for the whole year, actually, for 2023 and so forth. So check out my channel, check out my YouTube channel, which is Trisha Trotter Mortgages. Check out, my Facebook, my Instagram. And if you have me on WhatsApp, I'm always posting stuff, articles and so forth. And DM me as well, right? Because I send out weekly newsletters and so forth, market updates, tips, strategies, information and things like that. So, stay plugged in. So anyways, so Bank of Canada made a rate announcement yesterday, okay? And I've been getting quite a bit of phone calls and things like that. This is probably the highest and most amount of consecutive rate interest rates increasing for the last 40 years. I think the last one was probably 2007, but because it's increased dramatically. Okay, so it's gone from 4.25 to 4.5. If you're in a fixed rate, that's not going to affect you. But those that have revolving rates, those that have variable rates, that's going to affect you because it's going to go to 0.25 basis points or percent. Okay, so basically, if you had a variable rate of 5, okay, it's going to go 5.25 now. Most of the banks have already increased their interest rate and so forth. Do expect them to increase it again, okay, and things like that. But if you're in a fixed rate, there's no issue for you. If you're coming up for renewal, you need to refinance. You really have to have some key strategies in place and so forth, okay? So the Bank of Canada said they're going to hold off. They're going to see. Keyword is see. See how the inflation rate is at that time. So the next rate is in March, okay? I can't exactly remember the dates, but it's going to be in March, okay? And what they want to do from now till March is they want to see how the economy is going. They want to see if inflation rate has gone down and so forth to assess whether there'll be another interest rate adjustment, okay, an increase, or they'll keep it the same, right? And so forth. And the reason for all the rate hikes, their explanation is, and their reasoning is to curb the inflation, right? And so forth. But what does that mean for you? What does that mean for you as a homeowner, a first-time buyer looking to refinance and so forth? Strategies. This is what it means for you, strategies. If you're in a variable rate currently, right, you may want to look at, can you manage your payments right now and so forth, if they're manageable? Because remember, everything is a cycle. It goes up and then it comes back down. It goes up, and that's how financial markets and stuff like that work, right? But there is a lot of things factoring in that. It's not just your mortgage that is increased, it's everything else, your gas, your hydro, your property taxes, all these have jumped up, right? And then some. So you want to be able to manage those mortgage rates, those mortgage payments and things like that. So strategize. Look at maybe refinancing. As I said, look at refinancing, look at locking it in, look at lengthening your amortization. That's why you talk to somebody like me, a trusted mortgage professional. I've been in the finance industry since 1998. I'm not going to tell you my age. But anyhow, and I've seen a lot of dips and valleys and so forth. But strategize. You need to have really key strategies. What does this mean as a first time? Hi Twigs, what's up? What does this mean as a first time home buyer, right? You need to make sure you have your pre-approvals because the stress test has not changed, right? So what ends up happening is that the stress test, they're not touching it. Okay. Does that make sense to me? No, none at all, right? Market prices have gone down, okay? 680 News, I think it was 2 days ago, had it on their news report that people are actually selling for less than what they paid for. So just say you bought a house for 800,000 and all of a sudden you have to drop it 100, because remember, the market decreases are minimum 50 to 200,000 right now. Okay, and it could be more on the outer skirts. First time home buyers, what you want to do is make sure that you get your pre-approvals, have all your income, whether you're self-employed, especially self-employed, but your employment and so forth, and really strategize. Okay, make sure you have your down payment, your closing costs and things like that, because even to put the deposits, right, you want to be able not only to make sure that it's liquid, but you want to secure your home. Now, I read a news report the other day that in BC, British Columbia, they're giving a 3-day cooling off period for those that put offers in and so forth. So for the buyers, right, which is good, because everybody was going firm. The last 2 years, firm, right? And if you didn't have your finances in order and so forth, that creates a problem, because now, not only do they get to keep your deposit, chances are of you getting sued is very highly likely. Okay, and so forth. So therefore, make sure you have your stuff in place and so forth, because the stress test is not changing, not as of yet. Will they? I don't know. Okay, but people are selling. It is a buyer's market. Spring market is around the corner, so make sure you have your ducks in a row. Make sure your credit is in good condition, because credit is a big factor in getting your finance. And look at different options and avenues. If you don't qualify for, just say like a TD, you know what, we have alternative lenders, we have private lenders. I even have private lenders that do principal and interest, right? So you're still paying off your principal balance. So, you know, keep those in mind, because you need options during this time. Okay, so the next mortgage rate announcement is going to be in March. Okay, so from now to then, they're going to see how it is. If inflation keeps going up, chances are there is going to be a rate increase, right? Hi, Anthony. Hi, Miss Dimples. So there's going to be another rate increase. That being said, right, if inflation keeps going up, there's going to be another increase. If inflation goes down, there's going to be a decrease. What the Bank of Canada did say in a statement is that do expect, though, future rate increases and so forth. So be prepared for that and things like that. Hi, Mr. Contento. So keep those in mind. But key strategies, very much in place. Listen, I'm going to have Stephanie Lowe. I'm going to have Samantha Nash. We're going to be live and so forth. Look at some different options. We got Calgary. We have been promoting. People have been moving. Maybe kind of think outside of the box, right? Hi, Wayne. So think outside of the box in terms of, okay, if GTA is not working for me, suburb GTA is not working with me, what about Calgary? What about somewhere is more feasible to live, right? And so forth. Look at all that snow. Winter Wonderland. Look, Winter Wonderland, okay? Let's think about, monetizing your money. So you may want to buy in the Caribbean and do an Airbnb and so forth, refinance your home. It's now is the time to make your money work for you and so forth. So stay tuned. DM me, WhatsApp me, Trisha at Green Lending. Hi, Sean. Sean does insurance. So, greenlending.ca 416-854-7111. I just want to come on and give a quick shout out. And there's a lot of concerns in regards to the rates increasing and so forth, but make your money work for you. You may need to get a tenant in your home and so forth. You may need to have to legalize your basement. You may turn a room into like an Airbnb. Airbnbs are making a lot of money, but make sure you have your ducks in a row and so forth. If you need real estate advice and so forth, I work with a mirage of people and things like that can guide you in that stuff. But start looking elsewhere. Calgary, you can buy like big place. 200,000. No. Land transfer. The closing costs are cheap and so forth. Remember, in GTA and Toronto. You got Toronto, especially, you got double land transfer. So, you know, think about that. Make your money work for you. That is the whole point. So thank you so much for joining me live today. We are hot trotting in this market. We are also hot trotting in the cold and so forth. Listen, start subscribing. I have a YouTube channel, Trisha Trotto Mortgages. Start subscribing. The more subscribers that I have, I can do lives on there too. So I'll be reposting videos and so forth. God bless each and every one of you. 416-854-7111. Trisha at greenlending.ca. God bless you. Bye, Anthony. Thank you so much for your support. I love you.